now starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Loving life, full of energy, man. Ready to get this thing going.
Yeah, man, I feel the studio's got the energy tonight. I got a great mix in my headphones.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack McNutt for hooking me up at Island today with a good set of headphones. I replaced my other studio ones, so it's a cool.
Yeah, we're burning through these things here.
Yeah, man. So what have you been up to since the last week, man?
Oh, man, I can't even tell you. It's all been a blur, man. I'm super busy with all kinds of stuff, as you know, as you are too. And,
right.
You know, just trying to do this and the music thing also at the same time. And full disclosure, I also have a full-time job on top of all this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Same here, brother.
60 hours a week on top of all this too. Yeah.
Right, man.
Well, yeah, just hanging in there, buddy.
That's awesome, dude. Well, dude, Friday night we went down to Cow Thai, saw Taboo playing.
Yep.
Had some sets, and hung out with them. What an awesome time that was.
Yeah, that was so much fun, man.
Yeah, good band, man.
They were Halloweened up, man, for the gig, and
yeah,
really solid. Just
yeah, they're tight, man.
Yeah, very tight.
I love them, man. They're great. I mean, they jam, man.
Yeah,
and they're getting it too, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, Mike, the Beetlejuice, man. Awesome.
Yeah. And then the bonger, man. It was cool. Audra doing her thing, and then Chris on the drums, man.
That's right, man. It just sounded so good, you guys.
Yeah,
we had fun.
I had fun with that. I can't wait to check them out again soon. So, dude, man, World Series Game 6 is tonight. Man, last week's show was Game 1.
I know.
A week's gone by, man. What a week that's been.
How things have been up and down.
Wow, the roller coaster of a World Series is playing out, man. And
that's the drama of it, though. You want to be like this. It's got to be exciting.
You're right about that. It's got to be. We need to go on a two-game winning streak and just take home the pennant, man.
There it is, and I think that they're so much better on the road. Me
too. I believe you, because I think a lot of distractions are out of their way or something.
Yeah, there's no boobies in the background.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
My hat's off to you two ladies for that. Hats off to the guy with the beers that refused to drop those probably $25 beers a piece.
Yeah, the Bud Light guy, man. They're actually going to do a commercial. They've already put a commercial together that's going to air during the game.
That's my hero.
Dude, he's Bud Light. They're calling out on Twitter. They're calling him a hero.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, dude, he took a baseball to the chest and didn't drop his beer. Yep. That guy's awesome,
and
man.
He still got the ball.
Right. Dude, he did braced for impact. It was awesome,
it proves my point. You never know what fortune's going to come your way when you're double fisting beers. That's why I always walk around with 2 beers.
Dude, and the guy had the labels right, man.
Yep.
It's like, man, this is so awesome to see that happen. And he didn't. He was just like, I'm taking it.
Dude, the universe aligned at that one moment for this guy.
Right. That's cool, man. Shout out to that guy, man. Shout out to that commercial when it airs. But yeah, just in a moment, I'm going to throw it up on the screen. That way we won't miss first pitch. We'll have it playing in the background tonight.
That's right.
Hopefully next week when we get together, we'll be celebrating a title. If not, we'll just lick our wounds and talk about the season.
Hey, they were in the World Series. That's a big accomplishment right there.
Right, yeah. Only 2 teams a year get to play in that one.
That's right.
So, dude, last week's show recap real quick.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to these guys, man. It was real cool. Shout out Mike Mead. What an awesome interview that was. He was
great.
Very informative, very polite. The whole thing was awesome.
Yeah.
I love listening back to it. It was perfect on premiere night. Man, what a reaction that was, man. I loved it. So what did you think about this?
I thought it was what I don't want to make it sound wrong, but that was a textbook interview.
The guy was on point, professional, well-spoken, got his points out, talked about everything he wanted to talk about. It was just a great flow of an interview.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, me too, man. It was awesome. Shout out to Mike Mead.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
The video, the Lime Green Sunshine video is out. I watched it over the weekend or the other day. You know, it's got John Lusky in it.
Right.
Yeah, and some parts were shot in my hometown of Aggie.
Right.
So we got to give shouts to that. It was just great. It was fun.
Yeah, it was an awesome video, man.
Yeah.
That was good stuff, man. And, dude, I don't... Man, we've been rapping over 5 minutes, and then I'm thirsty.
Are you
Hold
getting
on.
thirsty?
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
All right. He's thirsty. He's taking care of that.
Oh, yeah, popping the ollie right
All
there.
right. Well, you know, one good turn deserves another. That one's for me.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love popping ollies. It's great.
Who doesn't? Thank you, Ollies.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Mike Mead. Awesome interview, and thanks for coming on. Can't wait to book him to come back on. That's going to be real cool to
He's
catch
got
back
a lot
up with
more
him.
story to tell. Man.
Oh, yeah, man. A lot more. Then we had Alex Edinger on from the Route 4 band. Another awesome interview.
Yep.
Dude, it's just the Route 4 band's just blowing up, man.
Yeah, they're taking their chance and they're running with it. They're running hard with it.
Right, and I like the energy, man. Tyler's always involved in something positive.
That's right.
And I just feel a real positive vibe for them guys because they're just trying to do their thing. And they're taking it the right way. They're doing it professional. And I'm just checking them out. You know, they're professional.
Yep.
So, and I got to book Billy. I'm going to book him.
We have to have Billy. Billy's great.
Yeah, then he's coming on before Thanksgiving. I'm going to reach out.
Okay.
So we'll get him on. It's cool. It's going to be awesome. But
Sweet.
of course, we had Higgins on for Higgy on the Beat last week. That was awesome.
Yeah, always is.
Sean for 60 seconds with his little scary story. So hopefully we get a good one tonight.
I hope we get a good one tonight.
Because this is we'll be premiering this on Halloween. So this will be a first.
That's right.
Right.
This
is episode 49, the Halloween episode.
There it is. It's the great 49, Charlie Brown, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we're dressed as 2 radio DJs.
Yes.
That's how we're bringing in this Halloween season.
That's right. If anybody wants to post pictures of you guys dressed as us, we'd love to see them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's awesome.
No one will do that.
Nah. All right, dude. So let's set up this show. The Halloween episode. We got a good one on tap for everybody out there. Of course, coming up first is going to be David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat.
That's right.
And he's going to bring us the latest and greatest with the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler. And we'll know what's going on with music this weekend. And then, of course, we'll check in with events and other kind of news that we need to know about. And that's called Higgy on the Beat.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Then we're going to talk Spoons Barbecue, La Plata, Maryland, providing us a meal every night we tape the show. What another fantastic meal they served up. And we'll get to it. And, dude, I can't wait to talk about it. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait either.
Yeah. Man,
Having
it was awesome.
eaten it, I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, man. It's fueling us up for the night. And then after that, we'll get Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds, and we'll conclude this year's spooky stories with Sean,
Yeah.
or scary stories with Sean. And that's going to be fun. And that's the standard show.
There it is.
I mean, that's all we should do in the show, but not here.
Not here.
We got 2 featured guests coming aboard tonight. First up on the docket is Alina Budd. She's lead guitarist for the One Identity band coming out of DC, man. This is cool. She's been on Channel 9, I believe.
Yep.
And I used to help her out in the music industry days. I sold her Schecter Custom Shop guitar.
Nice.
So this is I've known her for over 4 years. I finally got her booked on. It's going to be awesome. Check in with her, see what's going on, and find out about One Identity band.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. After that, we got the Island Music Guitar of the Week. This week's guitar is, what can I say? It's the Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster body shape. Man, can't wait to talk about that thing tonight. It's awesome.
Yeah,
what
she
an
is.
awesome guitar, man. The
She's
reactions.
gorgeous, man.
The reactions online, and man, my Twitter, I put it out there on the Maryland Gurus Twitter feed. Fender picked up on my post, man, and it's going pretty crazy right now.
Nice.
Dude, it's an awesome guitar. I can't wait to talk about that. Then after the Guitar of the Week, we're going to do the Jesse Wickline to Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs, man.
Hell yeah.
The best part of the show, man. We're shouting out to the Guru fans.
Yeah.
And Jesse Wickline of Allied Renovations is sponsoring that segment. So if your homes ever need a repair, give them a call.
That's right.
Get them done, man. Jesse Wickline.
Get it done.
And then our second featured guest tonight is Jack McNutt. And what we're doing with Jack now is he's going to come on about once a month. And we're going to call it the Jack of all music trades. Because Jack's been involved with the MI industry for quite some time. He's got a good backstory with some band touring and some other bands.
Right.
So we're gonna play around with that, check in with him once a month, and just address needs that other bands might need to know about. Instead of waiting for people to like reach out with problems, we'll present a problem and see how we can fix it or something.
Yeah, this is almost a series. So
Yeah,
you
you gotta
so you
tune
really
in.
have to. You can't pick it up 3 weeks from now. You have to catch it from now till as it progresses. It's part of a series.
Yeah, but with how we record and release our show, anybody can pick up on it and go back an episode or two if they really they can get caught up.
Yeah, I would catch this from the beginning.
Right, the Jack of all music trades.
Yeah.
But that's coming up tonight. Jack McNutt's going to be the second featured guest tonight.
Nice.
So that's going to be awesome, man. That's an awesome Halloween kind of show.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes on premiere night.
All right.
I'm down. It's going to be fun, though, man. But dude,
No doubt.
I'm down, man. You ready to give Higgy a call? Let's do Higgy on the beat.
Let's do that, man.
All right. Give me some soothing tones.
All
I get it
right.
cranking.
David Higgins, Southern Maryland Chronicle. Higgy on the beat coming at you right here. The Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Hello, this is Higgy.
Hey, Higgy, it's Dan. How's it going, buddy?
Not bad. How are you doing tonight?
Dude, we're in the studio doing the show, man.
Well, besides that,
I was waiting for that.
Dude.
I'm on the same page with you right now, Higgy. I was like, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know me, man. I'm a ball of energy. I'm always hyped. I'm the world's greatest hype man. I'll hype it up.
We're in the studio doing the show. We're doing great, by the way.
Sorry, man.
what's going on, Mr. Alban?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm here.
Where's here?
I'm in the studio. My
Nice.
studio.
There it is. That's what I was hoping
The
for.
Southern Maryland Chronicles newsroom, man.
He's in the newsroom.
Come
That's
on,
right.
man.
I love
Where
it.
else would I be
I
at?
hear the typewriters in the back going crazy and all that stuff.
Typewriters. We're showing our age
Isn't
with
that
that
a thing
one.
still? No, I guess not.
No, people collect those for art pieces now.
Oh, man.
Those things are expensive now.
I know, man. Talk about a mechanical nightmare.
I've got an old brother typewriter downstairs that I was looking on eBay to sell, and it could go for about $190 right now.
Oh, wow. Just have somebody let it sit there.
Yep.
They're not going to use it. They just want it for the nostalgia.
Yep.
Wow, dude. That's crazy how stuff comes and goes in values.
That's crazy.
Well, the kids today have never seen that kind of stuff, so
No.
Right? They're discovering it for the first time.
yeah.
It's kind of like when I was a kid coming up discovering what 8 tracks were.
Why did that song just stop in the middle? Oh, it's flipping
Wait.
over. Hold on.
What are you talking about? I had a whole collection of 8 tracks.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Yeah, we got them as hand-me-downs.
That's right.
I know,
The
man.
front stickers
Yeah,
were
but-
always faded. You couldn't
Right,
tell
right,
what
like-
band it was.
Yeah, I'll show how young I was back then. It's like I thought I got a prize when I got one. I thought it was the greatest thing ever, and they were just giving me a problem. It's crazy how we grew up.
All right.
Well, dude, Higgy, let's jump into it, man. What's on tap this weekend?
All right, good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins from Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicles newsroom. It's a beautiful fall weekend coming up, sunny, mid-50s during the day, down to the upper 30s at night. There is a slight chance of rain all weekend. So let's get started with your 10-ounce, 12-pack sample of what's on tap this weekend.
Yeah.
On Friday, 5 p.m., Joe Norris at Schnellman's Store and Shuck Shack in Hollywood. 5:30, Porter Leonardtown Winery, you have Ross Crampton. 6 p.m., Mr. Harsh's favorite band, Some Other Britches, will be over at Lotus Kitchen.
Yeah. Some other britches. Hell yeah, dude.
Gridiron Grill, you got the Blazing Keys Dueling Pianos at 7 p.m. On Saturday, 1 p.m., Fran Scuderi at the Running Hare Winery. 3 p.m. at Port of Leonardtown Winery, you got Groove Span. 5 p.m., Hollywood Hill in Hollywood, Maryland. Guy Fodé 3 with Ism, Maldire, Young Swains, Squid Ink, Pink Dream, and Joy Radio. 9:30, Ape Hangers, you have By Felicia. And I have to put this up there as probably one of the shows of the year. Hotel Charles, 9:30 p.m. Saturday, will be the final No Green Jelly Bean show.
Oh, damn.
And from what I understand, that show is completely sold out.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Right. It's the hottest ticket in Southern Maryland, man.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones, it's the end of an era.
Right.
I'm glad that I don't have a show at the same time as that. That's tough competition.
On Sunday, 1:30 p.m. till whenever, you got the patio party at Ruddy Duck Brewery in Solomon's. 3 p.m., you got the California Ramblers at Toots Bar. The weekly music schedule is prepared by Lynn Arion with permission given to reprint in the Southern Maryland Chronicle. And that's your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler for this weekend. Be sure to check out the entire local music schedule, which is released Thursdays at 5 p.m. on southernmarylandchronicle.com and shortly thereafter on Facebook.
That's awesome, man. I love the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, man. You're always delivering to shows, man.
I'd rather have the 12-ounce sampler, but
Now, the 10 ounce has got a certain flavor that us Southern Maryland's love, man.
We'll do a whole episode about that someday.
We got to, man. The 10 ounce can Budweiser is a specimen of a beer in its own.
Bud Light, not Budweiser.
Oh no, the 10-ounce Budweiser. Believe me.
No, you gotta go.
I won't
Budweiser.
drink a Budweiser, but I'll drink a 10-ounce anytime.
Anytime, dude. It's the craziest, dude. I get it, dude. I understand. I know how Mr. Alban goes because that's the only time I drink Budweiser. Regular Budweiser is a 10-ounce can.
That's correct.
I drink them when it's hot out, but you just go through so many of them.
Yeah, they stay cold the whole time.
But have you ever used them to steam your seafood with? My goodness gracious!
Right.
Look at it.
All right, we got some events going on in Southern Maryland this weekend. In Calvert County, November 2nd, in Prince Frederick at the Prince Frederick Chrysler Jeep and Dodge from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the Toys for Tots with the Washington Capitals. On Saturday and Sunday at the Charles County Fairgrounds in La Plata, you have Vikings Con 2019, which starts at 11 a.m. It's got vendors, artists, guests, and reenactors, axe throwing, cosplay, fire performances, and leather crafting. Sounds like something up Mr. Alban's Avenue.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, fall is great, isn't
it? All right, St. Mary's County, November 2nd. In Callaway, Maryland, you've got the Fall Community Carnival Craft and Vendor Fair from 12 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
All right, some news for Southern Maryland. In Prince Frederick, the Tunnel of Terror car wash opens. Just in time for Halloween 2019, the GOT Company has opened the Tunnel of Terror Magic Tunnel Car Wash. Magic Tunnel of Terror runs from today until November 2nd from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. During the event, staff will dress up in costumes and interact with the customers as they ride through the car wash. Each area of the car wash shows a different scene for guests to enjoy as they wait for and exit the wash. On Tuesday, the Charles County State's Attorney announced that a Bryan's Road man had been sentenced to 78 years for murdering his friend in his sleep. On Tuesday, October 29th, Charles County Circuit Judge H. James West sentenced Janelle Jerome Thompson, 27 of Bryan's Road, to 65 years for first-degree murder. Thompson received an additional 12 years in prison for violating probation in 2 unrelated cases and 1 year in prison for separate possession of heroin. The incident occurred on November 2nd, 2018, when detectives began investigating the victim's murder after receiving a report that he was possibly shot and killed by Thompson a few days prior. It was also reported that Thompson's girlfriend at the time, co-defendant Sarah Elizabeth Del Filippo, and that Stephen Tyler Danielson were present. Just announced this week in St. Mary's County, an Indian Head teenager was charged with first-degree murder in a 2009 fatal crash. On May 8th, 2019, deputies from St. Mary's County responded to Newmarket Turner Road in the area of Ruston Family Way for a reported motor vehicle collision. The operator of the vehicle, Avery Leslie Stokes, 18 of Indian Head, and the front passenger seat, Alexander Howard, age 18, of Mechanicsville, were flown to an area trauma center for incapacitating injuries. The rear seat passenger, Thomas Douglas, 63, of Mechanicsville, was pronounced deceased at the scene. Through a several-month investigation, they have determined that this was an intentional act. And on October 9th, Avery Stokes was charged with first-degree murder. He remains incarcerated. I am in the process of getting the charging documents for this because something just doesn't add up to how someone is going to intentionally kill someone in the car in which they were injured like this also.
Weird, man. Something's not
Yeah.
right. Something's not
Yeah,
right.
there's got to be something more to this that was not put out by the police. So I'm in the process of getting hold of the charging documents to talk about this more.
All right, that sounds cool.
All right, and our comedy relief for the week.
All right. Yeah.
Redskins, another week, another embarrassing loss. This time at the hands of the 49ers on Thursday night, 9-19. The good news in all of this, though, Alex Smith has begun taking light practice out on the field. I'm going to dig into this more this week on the Chronicle as to what his timetable is and the future. Skins play the Bills Sunday at 1 o'clock.
All right.
Over in NHL, Caps sitting at the top of Metro Division, 8-2-3, second place in the Eastern Conference, and second place overall in the NHL. Caps are going to play the Sabres Friday and the Flames on Sunday.
Right. We got to keep the momentum with these guys. You know, the season's just getting started, but that's how you want to start. You don't want to start down. You want to start on a
It's always nice to get those wins at the beginning of the season, because then when the injuries start hitting around the middle of the season, you got that little bit of cushion.
Right, because dude, it's like the NFL. Injuries are coming.
They always do.
Always.
So,
all right, buddy. Yep.
Over in the NBA, the Wizards opened up this week, and their home opener is Wednesday night against the Rockets. The Wizards have started the season 1-2, and they have not looked as bad as they should. This is a complete rebuild year for the Wizards.
Yeah, I like this kind of year. You can check it out, have no expectations, and you can just watch ball play. You know?
Yeah, they're looking good. You know, like I said last week, Bradley Beal signed that $72 million contract because he wants to stay and he wants to be part of this complete rebuild. So
yeah, that's awesome.
So over in the MLB, we're in the World Series. Nationals won game 1 and 2 in Houston, then lost 3, 4, and 5. As of taping this, game 6 is getting ready to start. So by the time this show airs, either Washington will have lost the World Series or brought a third championship to the DC sports area in the past 2 years. That being of the Washington Capitals in the NHL, and over in the WNBA just a few weeks ago, the Washington Mystics.
Right. We got to get this, man.
Let's hope we're talking about the Nationals at this point.
Yeah, man. 1 week.
We'll see.
Cool.
We will know at this taping.
That's correct.
Right.
So over in high school varsity football, SMAC, Huntingtown is still undefeated at 7-0 overall, 4-0 in the conference. Patuxent joins them at 4-0 in the conference, also with 1 loss overall. Varsity playoffs start next week. Don't forget to send us your tips of what's going on in your community to tips@southernmarylandchronicle.com. And that's your weekly wrap on news. As always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/SOMB Chronicle, and also www.southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, regional news, weather, and sports.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Higgy. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much.
Another mouthful of words this week.
That's right.
Yeah, man. We appreciate the time you put in with us every week, man.
Absolutely, man.
We just think it's really cool, man, and then you helping us out with our page.
You know, it's always great to be able to put the music out there so we can have the fun. But, you know, one of the things I always wanted that stuck with me for this paper was people need to be educated on what's going on in the community.
Right.
Absolutely correct.
And you can't make informed decisions if you don't know what's going on.
That's right.
And it's a community where you live, you pay taxes, your kids go to school, you know, you have fun out. You need to know what's going on and not just the accidents and who's getting arrested.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
hey, before we go, man, let's plug our what we're involved in with the vote to get voted in for our contest, man.
okay, yes. The last day to vote for the 2019 Enterprise Readers Poll. Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus were nominated for Best Favorite Radio Personality in St. Mary's.
Right.
And I was nominated for Favorite Local Journalist in St. Mary's. along with several other friends of ours were nominated for the one in the Independent for Calvert County, and also for the Calvert Recorder in Calvert County and the Maryland Independent in Charles County.
Right.
But if you go to our pages, you will see the link. You can click on it. The last day to vote is on Halloween. Winners will be announced December 13th.
Wow, dude. They make you wait a month.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yep. We'll see how it goes.
Dude, I think it's cool to be nominated.
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, I think that's just awesome. I mean, I'm looking at the names that I'm not nominated with. John Wharton. He's a legendary journalist in Southern Maryland.
Yeah.
I mean, just to have my name mentioned next to his is phenomenal.
That's great, man. That's a sign of hard work, man. That's getting noticed.
Right.
I know. We're up against T-Bone and Heather. How do you think we do?
I know.
Right. That's like going from like T-ball to the majors.
Yeah.
You got caught up real quick.
Right.
That's right.
That's because the Nats need some help.
They need the bats to come alive. Man.
Yeah.
They need some pitchers.
Right about that.
Well, at the time of this premiere, the voting will be, you may be able to get on. Everybody's listening. You can vote one more time if you haven't already.
Right.
Right.
But after
Right.
that, cross your fingers and wish us luck. David Higgins deserves it.
Right.
We deserve it. Let's just do it.
Right, man.
Yep.
Bring it home, man.
And then we'll all pop an ollie to the victory.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Ollie. And
Guarantee that.
Dude.
I think the day they announce the winners, we should all get together somewhere and hang out.
I just realized this. When you get a bunch of your buddies together and you're all popping ollies together, you're ollieing. Yeah, look at that play on words. I'm ollieing,
Archie, you got
man.
too much time on your hands.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
ollieing.
too
Dude,
much,
I'm
too
ollieing a lot. All right? I'm just ollieing. All right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Good deal.
Feel like I'm
Hey.
at a 90s skateboard park.
Hey man, look man, I got some concave man, and I'm grinding on this grinder. Yeah.
He's in a good mood tonight, folks.
Hey,
Ladies
be
and
careful
gentlemen.
when you're talking about Grinder now. Someone's going to think you're talking about that app.
Oh God, that's right. Damn it.
Here we go.
Yeah. Well, in skateboard world, getting a grind is grinding the trucks on
Yeah.
the curb.
Yeah, right there on the rails, man. Go across there.
Right. Anyway, Higgy, thanks for coming on this week, dude. We look forward to seeing you next week. And
All right, guys. I will talk to you later.
all right,
All right,
buddy.
brother. Thank you.
Peace.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.
That was fun tonight, man.
Dude, Higgy on the beat.
Yeah, the serious business was handled. The information got out there, and we had some fun too. We joked around a little bit.
Yeah.
And we don't do that enough.
I know, man. I love it, man.
Tonight's
That's
that
good.
kind of night.
Well, it's Halloween, man.
Yeah.
It's Halloween when this comes out. So that's kind of
That's right. Thank you, David Higgins, Southern Maryland Chronicle.
Yeah, man. That was awesome. Dude, I was just realizing this, man. When I went and got my new headphones today,
Yeah.
right here, the ones I'm looking at. Right?
The ones I'm looking at, you can't see them on the side of your head.
I can see a little bit. Anyway, Jack McNutt, shout out to him for helping me out today. Island Music. I got these headphones. They feel comfortable, man. How do you like the other ones?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
Oh, perfect.
They're comfortable.
Anyway,
I can hear everything just fine.
Well, I was at the store, was talking to everybody there, about the show and stuff.
Right.
And then I just saw this handout there, and I want to talk about it real quick.
There was a handout.
Yeah, I'm gonna start promoting this event at the store, November 16th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you bring in one non-perishable food item to donate to the local food bank, they're gonna restring your guitar for free.
That's right. It's the restring event.
Right, and that's happening November 16th. So if you got 5 guitars, you can bring 5 perishable items. But they're also, on top of that, because a lot of people want to give more than just one perishable item because they feel good about everything.
Yeah.
So they kind of highlighted that way, not to discourage that behavior because you only have so many guitars. You get it?
That's
so
right.
For every 5 pounds of non-perishable items you donate, you get entered in to win a new guitar.
That's right. 5 pounds entered for a new guitar.
And that's every 5 pounds. So if you bring 25 pounds of non-perishable items, you get 5 chances.
That's awesome.
Dude, and you're helping out people. How cool
yeah,
is that?
exactly.
Because, dude, this is the time to give. I love food drives because someone's going to get used to it.
Oh yeah, that food is gonna go where it should go.
Right.
Somebody who needs
'Cause
it.
if you really dig down to some charities, they're not right, but local
Yeah.
food banks, that's the people you want to be involved
Yeah,
with.
there's
because
nothing
they're helping
sketchy
your
about
community.
this.
Yeah, you're helping out your community.
Yep.
But yeah, they're having that at Island November 16th. It's the Island Music's Holiday String Giveaway, November 16th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. La Plata, Maryland. Bring a non-perishable food item. Get your guitar restrung for free. If you're feeling real in the holiday spirits, you bring 5 pounds of non-perishable items. You get entered in to win a new guitar, and for every 5 pounds on top of that, you get an extra chance.
That's right.
Chick-fil-A is going to be there. So they're going to have some live bands and some other kind of giveaways and demos. So it's all-inclusive event. It's going to be really fun.
Yes, it
You're
is.
going to see me there. I'm going to be there. I don't know if we're going to do a show there,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be there at some point checking things out because I don't want to take the shine away from them people.
No, I'll be there. I'll be there as well. We'll both be there. I'm gonna bring
some items.
I'm bringing a few cases of food, man.
Yeah, why not? This is the
Yeah,
time
I don't
to
want
do
the
it.
guitar. I want people to have, I want
Right.
to do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, and if you just want to make a donation, you can just do that too.
That's right.
They're always there for that, but you're helping out the community because some people aren't as fortunate as others, and you can't hold that against them. No one should go hungry.
No one.
No one, because that's the one thing we do right in this country is keep people fed.
As
I would
much
like to
food-
believe.
As much food goes to waste, there's no reason for anybody to starve.
Right. Exactly. All right. So, dude, we're going to be talking about that until that comes up.
Yep.
So I just wanted to give that its own little pocket of time.
That's right.
So cool. Dude, Spoon's Barbecue, La Plata, Maryland. The meal tonight was fantastic. What can I say? The Rosewick Crossing Shopping Center, La Plata, Maryland. Spoon's Barbecue. They're providing the meal for us every
That's
night
right.
that we tape. We love that relationship we've had with them over this past year. It's been awesome. And I just look forward to many more meals because it's that good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. So we had the shrimp tacos as an appetizer. Oh my God, love them. That was awesome. You had the burger again.
Of course,
Dude,
I can't get enough of that
you're,
thing, man.
you're the wimpy of Spoon's Barbecue.
I'm telling you, I can't
want the
get enough
burger.
of it. There's bacon on it.
I know, man. So you had that. I had the ribs. I'm a rib freak. I
Yeah.
love the ribs. And dude, I just tore it up, man. It was good. We had
It
some
was
great green beans, some coleslaw, man. It was an awesome meal. I implore everybody go down there, tell them that you heard about them on the show. They'll take care of you, man. They got a special tables and everything for Guru listeners to get you done.
Yeah.
Holler at Nick.
Holler at Nick.
They say, Nick, the Guitar Guru said, check this place out. And he knows that's the signal. That's like the bat signal.
That's the bad signal, man.
That's the bat signal at Spoon's Barbecue. You go. Guitar Guru sent me. And they're going to be like, aha, over here.
Yeah.
They roll out the red carpet.
He saw me park my vehicle this evening, and when I walked in, he already had one waiting for me at the bar before I even got inside.
That's first class service.
That's right.
First class.
Already waiting.
They know your vehicle. They spot you.
Right.
They're like, up,
It's
all
not
good.
good.
Dude, boom, dude. At the same time, you have two personalities. You're the burger guy at Spoon's, and you're Cliff.
Norm.
Norm, yeah.
Walk in. Yeah.
Yeah. I always get that mixed up.
Yeah, it's all right. They're both the same.
Right, but yeah, man, it's awesome. Spoon's Barbecue. You go there, say, hey, I heard about you on the Guitar Gurus.
Yep.
You told me to drop their name, that you had special seating for us, and they'll take care of you, man. It's
That's
a
right.
fantastic place, man. I love that you go get your beer on your own, man. It's cool.
That's right.
The self pours.
Yep, the self-serve tap system.
What I like about that is if you don't have to buy a beer all at one time. If you just want to get a quarter of your cup filled up, go and just get that, and because they charge you by the ounce. Yeah, see,
there you
that's
go.
convenience because it's like, all right, I had one beer, but I'll take a little bit.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well,
I'm
that-
filling it up every time.
Yeah, but if you're leaving, if you're on your way out, and you just want a quick
You just want
shot.
a swig or something.
Right,
just-
right. You
Yeah,
wanna try
I get it.
something.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
But if you notice that sometimes in your moment of partying there, that by the time you get halfway done your beer, it's kind of already warming up. If you go at a half glass at a time, you know you're always got a cold beer.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's not costing you anymore. And that gives you a reason to get up and get another frosted mug. It's
There
a
it is.
win-win, man.
The frosted mugs are right next to the whole thing.
So you got to think big picture sometimes.
Yeah, I just think like, okay, I'm a drunk. So, the big picture is
Anyway,
just-
that's Spoon's Barbecue, Rosewick Crossing Shopping Center, Blade of Maryland. Go check them out. The Guitar Guru sent you, and they'll take care of you, man. The menu's awesome, and the service is fantastic.
correct.
All right, man. We're going to transition. We're going to get Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 seconds, and we're going to bring it on home, man. We're going to do a knockout session with Sean in
All
60
right.
seconds. Give me some soothing tones,
Let's
sir.
do it. It's Sean in 60 seconds, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. It's a spectacular episode at the end of October here in Halloween. Let's see what he's got for us. I can't wait to find out.
I activated the signal on the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system, dude. We're cranking it, dude, as we're cranking
Good
Ollie's.
evening, gurus.
Hey, Sean, it's Dan. What's happening, buddy?
Oh, just hanging out at the practice space, getting some new stuff ready for the new year.
Love it, dude. I love the backstage access. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Cool, dude.
What's going on with you guys?
Well, we're running in hot tonight. We got about 10 minutes with you this week, all right?
All right.
All right, spooky stories. This is the Halloween episode. We're premiering this episode on Halloween, so I hope you got something really good for us, man.
I got something. I think I got something.
Alban, ask him how he's doing.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you know me. I'm
know-
always doing.
I do know you, and I know you're doing all right, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right,
so,
man, let's do this.
I'd say I was probably about 16 when I started getting really fascinated into aliens and things like that. I had an experience that happened a while back. I was hanging out in a town called Centerville over on the Eastern Shore. And me and a bunch of guys from that area ended up out there and having a bonfire. It was probably like 16, 17 of us just doing debaucherous shit in the middle of a cornfield.
Right.
And you can see over the horizon, you can see the Chesapeake Bay, you can see the Bay Bridge, and then across from the other side of the Bay Bridge, you can see the Naval Academy.
Okay.
And right about where the Naval Academy should be, sometime around 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, we saw 3 lights come floating up above the horizon. And they were moving so slowly and just staying real low to the ground. And at first, we didn't think nothing of it because usually they have like helicopters and stuff out there running drills and staying stationary, doing formations and stuff like that late at night. It's kind of like a thing when you're a kid, you think they're aliens, but then you find out it's just the Naval Academy.
Right.
Well, a couple hours go by and we look back over there and these lights have gotten bigger and they're closer and they've already gone past the Bay Bridge, and by the looks of it, they barely even made it over the Bay Bridge. The way how low this craft was flying, and then finally it gets right above where we are, and we're looking up, and you could see, because it was clear skies, the moon, full moon, this triangular shaped. It was like a V, but it was coming straight forward. And it had 3 lights, one in the front, middle, and then 2 on either wing, and it was hollow in the center, like nothing, you couldn't see anything through it. It was just a perfect black silhouette and those 3 lights in a V shape, and it was just hovering silently right over us, just slowly floating, and then eventually it went across the tree line and disappeared. And we all thought we were tripping balls, but I mean, it was like 16, 17 of us that saw it, and we were all freaking the fuck out, right?
Right.
Nice.
So that kind of sparked a real big interest to me. I just wanted to, find all the evidence online that I could. And so I went back to the handy dandy dark web and logged into this, what was called the Intel Exchange.
Right.
And, that was after, I skimmed through the Silk Road and the black market and looked at all the other debaucherous stuff that they have on there.
Right.
Went onto the Intel Exchange, and I had to make an account on there and everything. And this was before disclosure happened, where the CIA released all their alien-related documents and all the other classified stuff from the past like 40 years.
Right.
So I was reading actual classified CIA documents and like Project Blue Book and stuff like that at 2 o'clock in the morning, running on nothing but Monster and just on the dark web, just going balls deep into this fucking conspiracy shit. And sometime around 3 o'clock, after I had pulled up probably or downloaded like the 3rd or 4th document that was technically classified CIA documents, the lights flickered in my house, and then something tapped on my window. And I looked out the window, I didn't see anything there at first. So I'm looking outside and I'm like trying to peer out into the yard, but there's no lights on out there. I can't see anything, but it looks like there's like some shadowy figures running around in the yard. And then something knocks on the door. And so I go down to check the door. I look out the peephole and there's nothing there. And so I open the door and I look outside and there's nobody there. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I just close the door, lock it up, and go back up into my room, and my computer is completely shut down, and the window's open.
The hell were you on?
I mean, obviously, I was on the deep web. I was looking at.
No, I get that.
I get that. What kind of medication were you on?
No, that's the thing. I was completely sober.
Whoa.
So you're telling me while you went downstairs, they came in through your window?
I don't know if they came in through my window or if they shut it off and just opened the window. I don't know what the fuck they did, but after I turned my laptop back on, the Tor browser was completely deleted. All the files that I had downloaded were completely deleted, and it was basically restored back to before I even downloaded the Tor browser to begin with.
Dude.
Everything was gone.
Knocking on the door, tapping on the windows, and you couldn't find anybody around the house.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Centerville, Maryland.
Wow.
Well, no, this incident happened in Stevensville, Maryland, right on Ken Island.
Right. Okay.
And I actually, I think it was because a couple of the documents I found were actually talking about, there's blackout sites on Ken Island that are basically like underground bases for the submarines from the naval base to be able to, go in and out and do work and stuff. They're basically like garage doors underneath the island.
Okay.
Wow. So, I mean, there are government officials that live on Ken Island. So, I mean, they weren't that far away.
They got the call.
I guess. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm not going to say what it was, but it scared me enough to not download a Tor browser for another 10 years.
That's a great idea.
I did download one recently, though, and my account is still active on the hidden Intel exchange.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, young man.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is that all the documents that I was reading are completely disclosed now. Like, they're available for public information now. So
Yeah.
all that effort was for nothing.
Isn't that something? Just like that, you can access them anytime you want now.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, back in the day, you did that, and they came and tried to spook you.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the stuff that was after disclosure that I read, like the documents that were disclosed, the documents that I read back then, a lot of the shit had been redacted that I had read that wasn't redacted back then.
Right.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, it was definitely probably one of the scariest situations of my life.
Yeah, you don't mess around with with those kinds of powers, man.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Well, I figured as long as I wasn't buying drugs or anything, I'd be all right.
No, yeah. Actually, that's the lesser of two evils. Trying to find out the truth is more dangerous than buying drugs.
Right.
Yeah, well, we figured that out real quick, didn't we?
Right. The truth is a price to be paid by no one.
Yeah, because no one wants you to tell the truth. We'll find out about it. So.
Yep.
Yeah. I could go there, but I'm not going to go there right now. That's a different topic, but man, I could imagine. Were you home alone when this happened?
Oh, yeah.
Where was your dad gigging out with the sound or something?
Yeah, they were out doing shows. I mean, by the time I was 14, it was a regular thing for me to have the house to myself all weekend.
Where was the dog?
Yeah, I was going to say, did the dog get out this time?
No, the dogs were all inside. They actually didn't make a sound, surprisingly enough.
Wow.
These guys were freaking good.
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, we even have the Beagle, and he was young then.
And you know how beagles are.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That's great stuff.
Yeah, great stuff.
We appreciate you sharing that with us.
Dude, and we're coming up right on it, man. So this is perfect timing, dude. Dude, I know that you're busy at the gigging spot. Where y'all playing this weekend?
So Friday night we're off. We're doing a haunted trail thing, like a party type situation at the farm. So we're gonna have a bunch of people over here, and we have all sorts of haunted attractions going on, and a long trail walk through the woods with different characters and stuff going to come out and scare people. So that'll be fun. And then Saturday night we're playing at Union Jack's Rio up in Gaithersburg.
Right.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Good deal, dude. Well, we'll check in with you next week.
All right. If you guys aren't doing anything Friday night, come by the farm and get a little spook on.
I'll have to check it out, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Epstein didn't kill himself. You guys have a good night.
All right,
buddy.
We'll see you, man. Sean in 60 seconds. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
There he goes, man. That was a story right there.
That's
I
wild,
love that
man.
kind of story.
Getting in the dark web,
Dark web, CIA.
tapping on the windows.
Yeah.
Lights are flickering. Knocking on the front door. No one there.
Right.
Wow.
I love it, dude. But, dude,
We have questions.
and I don't want the answer. Screw it.
No.
It's accuracy. Dude, we're coming up on it, dude. It's time to take a break.
Yep.
We've been rapping 45 minutes. This is awesome timing. So, dude, it's cranking tonight, man. I got a good energy, dude. What do you think?
Oh, the energy's off the hook tonight,
I
man.
love it, man. It's something about Halloween episode, man. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
So, dude, we're going to come back, take a break, come back, and then we're going to get our first featured guest on, Alina Budd, guitars for the One Identity Band. I'm excited. Let's do this. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for Music Talk Radio. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsha, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
What's up? This is Joe Barrick from Sam Grow, and you are listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, baby.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch.
We see each other through different eyes.
Oh, yeah, we're back from break, man. What's going on, Albin?
Oh, yeah, having a great time tonight, man. Energy's high.
The energy's high, and we got stood up on our next guest, man.
Yeah, trick or treat.
Yeah, I guess we got tricked, man. They're out trick-or-treating.
But that trick becomes a different treat because we've got a special treat that you don't even know about yet.
That's right, man.
Here it comes.
Dude, the message just keeps coming in.
That's right.
So, dude, let's get Rockin' Rob Layman on the phone and get him locked in. Talk to him real quick. Go get Kevin Jones and then send Keith Grasso a message. He just messaged my phone.
Oh,
send
Keith too?
Send Keith the message. Say we're going to call him.
All right.
All right,
I'll do
get
that
on
right
it.
now.
Send it. All right, I'm gonna get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranking on this Hallows Eve. Everything happening quick around here. I love how everybody's responding, man. This is pretty cool. We're gonna knock out a bunch of calls real quick, man. It's gonna be rad, man. So I'm gonna get it cranking. Let's get Rock and Rob going.
Can't wait, man. I love this. We're calling an audible here.
Right, I love it, dude. All right, there we go, dude. We're locking in the signal on the Ollie's Bar and Grill. We got Rockin' Rob Layman coming on from 3 Days of Rain.
Hello?
Hey, Rob, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
Awesome, dude. Well, dude, we're in the studio. We had to call an audible tonight. Our first guest kind of trick-or-treated on us. Didn't post, so we're filling in some time, and I thank you for spending a couple minutes with us real quick, all right?
No worries, it's my pleasure.
Yeah,
Anytime.
it's already changed since I last communicated with you, so we're going to knock this out in like 5 minutes for you because I know you got to get up early, buddy, all right?
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
3 Days of Rain, how long have you been a part of that band?
I've been a part of that band since 2010, I think it was.
Okay.
And then I think I was with them for probably about 5 or 6 years, and then I took a year hiatus. I had to have a little bit of a brain break and kind of gather myself a little bit. And then I rejoined about 3 years ago or so, something like that, and been with them ever since. Been loving life, man. It's been a great time.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, you guys have an awesome formula up there. You guys are very cohesive and just a great atmosphere, just a great party time, man. You guys are awesome.
We're so fortunate with this group of people. I mean, we all get along so great, and we got some really talented people in this band. Great singers, everybody. It's like every piece of the wheel is there, and if one piece isn't there, it just isn't the same,
Right.
Oh no, man, but that's what makes it work. It's all the pieces work together so well. What would you consider to be one of your biggest influences, Rob?
One of my biggest musical influences. You mean vocally, guitar wise?
Anything that strikes your fancy.
Well, I can give you vocally and guitar. I mean, some of my influences would probably be Paul Rogers, Jeff Buckley, vocally.
Nice.
And some of my guitar heroes are, Jimmy Page, Jeff Beck.
Nice.
Those kind of guys. Some of the classics, there's some good players out there today, but I was more influenced from those guys back in the day.
I gotta say, we're 49 episodes into this show, and you're the first person that's ever mentioned Jeff Buckley on this show.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me!
Which I can't believe it either, because that is one of my big influences, one of my favorites. You're the first person to mention that, and thank you for that. This whole world needs to know who Jeff Buckley was.
Right.
Well, I can tell you right now, if they don't know who he was, listen to Grace, and you'll never forget who he is. That's for sure.
Yeah.
25 years ago that came out, and it still sounds like it was made yesterday.
Right.
Just an amazing album. That guy's voice is just amazing.
Yeah, there'll never be another like it.
Wow.
Wow, man, that's a great answer, man.
But I was talking with you, Rob, before we got you on air. Your Las Vegas. Just give us a little background on the Las Vegas music scene real quick, because I'm just curious to know what it's like to be a musician out there.
I spent a lot of my formative years back in the 80s out there in Vegas playing in various bands all over the place. I was first out there and spent some time in the Air Force, and I stayed on out there afterwards and worked and wound up playing in bands all through the 80s and the 90s out there. And was fortunate enough to play with a lot of good people. We did a lot of opening acts out there for people like Pat Travers and the Black Crows and some bands like that whenever they were first getting their feet underneath them. And was fortunate enough to be able to get out and play the Roxy and the Whiskey.
Wow.
Get into that scene a little bit. But, a lot of people think that's such a big feather in your cap, but actually all you had to do was pay $600 and you can play wherever you wanted.
Pay to play, man.
That was it. It was pay to play, man. And the thing was, for a Las Vegas band to go out there, you paid, they gave you tickets, and you're supposed to be able to recoup your money by selling the tickets. But nobody knows you out there, so you're like, you want to buy a ticket? And they're like, who are you?
Right.
Right.
So you basically just forked over $600 to play, But that's the way it was back then.
Yeah. I'm glad it's not like that anymore, but
No.
Yeah.
A lot of good memories, but they really had a racket going on, that's for sure.
that's right.
Wow.
So, hey, Danny, did you guys play out at Ollie's this last weekend?
That was the weekend before. Yeah.
How'd that go, man? How'd that go?
It was great.
Yeah, it was
Great.
fun.
Enjoyed that. That's a great place to play. Justin is a fantastic owner. The venue is fantastic. The staff is incredible. It's just a great venue, man.
Yeah, we're going to be out there for the first time Friday night, and I've never been in the place, so I was just wondering what it's like. And
You're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We're all kind of jazzed about it.
That place is right up your alley, you guys. You're going to bring the party. It's going to be a great time. Trust me on this. You're going to message me a couple days after and say, man, what a great place.
Dude, we need to get back in there.
Exactly. Dude, there's a reason why Ollie sponsors the show, because we love the place here that much.
Right?
Sweet.
We're talking on the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage
That's
phone
right.
system.
So we're excited that you guys are getting in there for the first time.
The problem with our band is about every venue we play, we're such a big band that the stage area, or whatever they want to call the stage area, everybody gets their own 2 square feet to sit in, and it can be a little difficult at times.
Right. You're going to actually have a stage. They have a stage.
Right.
They're one of the few places that have a stage. And I've always said, if you're going to call yourself a music venue, you don't have a stage, you're not a music venue. You're a bar.
Yeah, you're a bar that has bands, yeah.
That's right. Now, with was it 6 of you? Or was it 5 or 6 of you? I can't.
There's 6 of us in the band.
It's going to be tight up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 people is comfortable. 6 is tight. But you guys, you've been in tight rooms, you know.
Oh yeah, we know each other real well. We make sure that we brush our teeth and that we take a good shower before every gig, so we have to get too close to one another.
Keep that backside nice and powdered up.
Oh, absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah, people don't realize that, But that's awesome, Rob, man. How did you get your nickname?
Say that again, please.
How'd you get your nickname?
It's evolved over the years. Initially, when I was back in Vegas, people called me Robbie Rockstar.
Oh, wow.
And then it evolved as I went along, and people started calling me Rock and Rob, and then it just made it easier for me to kind of sign. Just whenever I'm signing notes to people, I'll just sign R and R. And I've got my wife actually had me a guitar made for Christmas that has R and R on the neck from Scott Tucker.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
That's a nice guitar. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Shoot us a picture of that thing.
Oh, absolutely. It's a beautiful guitar. And she had that little initials put in there. Really surprised me. I didn't even know it until I saw it. I'm like, oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. I bet it is.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there, man.
It's a fantastic guitar. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you, show you guys.
Hell yeah. We love that kind of stuff, man. That's our porn right here, man.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that new Fender ProSonic or whatever it was that you guys were showing off there. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, the Fender Acoustasonic.
Yeah, Acoustasonic. Yeah, that's it. That thing is incredible.
She's sexy.
Oh man, it hurt this Monday to take it back. It hurt real bad this weekend. It was a fantastic guitar. I'm getting ready to talk about it in a little bit.
And I mean, the fact that you got different types of acoustic guitars, and then you can get what sounded to me like a pretty damn authentic telly tone out of it too.
It's weird, man. I thoroughly enjoyed playing it as an acoustic guitar.
Not plugged in?
I plugged it in and just did for the review.
Right.
And it's cool to play. It'd be perfect to play in a club, direct in the PA, and get your groove on. But just hanging around the house jamming, you'll play it acoustically.
Wow.
Because it's
got that much. It's got that much resonance to it, huh?
Yeah, and it's so light. Wow, was it light? You can carry it around just real easy, man. And the finish is beautiful. It's smooth and satiny, man.
It is.
It's a well-made guitar. Well-made guitar.
It looks like it's just like a raw skin on it, isn't it? It's not finished, is it?
Yeah, it's just like a satin kind of feel to it,
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's real awesome.
Beautiful.
Well, cool.
Rob and myself, we went down the road. Actually, still plays his Line 6 guitar in the band because it allows him to get the tuning that we use for some of the songs, and originally he had one and I had one because we were doing like, some old Nickelback stuff where you had to have down-tuned guitars, and we would be able to get to those real quick. But we've kind of evolved away from that. But Rob still uses his, and it still sounds great when we use it on stage.
Right. That's cool. I love how that technology works.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have it. The only person on stage who has any amplifier is the bass player.
Old Steve. Oh, he's got it.
Yes, Steve. Steve's the only one on stage. All the rest of us are playing, full board emulators.
Right.
He's breaking his back, loading in.
You know what? And
Yeah.
That's great because that dude's solid, man.
Oh, Steve is. Are you kidding me, man?
solid.
That guy's a mega talent. He is an incredible bass player.
Yeah,
Great vocalist too.
If he wants to haul his gear, you don't argue with him.
Right.
But you don't help him either.
No, exactly. There you go.
Right.
There
I'm
you
bringing
go.
my gear. That's up to you, buddy.
I played in a band back in Vegas where we had a girl that was a keyboard player, had a Yamaha electric baby grand that we had to lug around all the time. It was, you want to talk about a pain in the ass. Oh my God.
No, that's long-term effects with that, man. Still feeling it today.
Wow.
No thanks.
Well, I'll tell you what the long-term effect was. Every time she needed help with it, she'd be looking at us, guys, this is so happy. We were like, good, okay, God almighty.
Yeah, damn it. Here we go again.
Here we go again,
Wow.
Well,
But I mean, I don't know. You play through an amp on stage, Danny?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you did play on an amp on stage. Well, that was just a backline they had over there, right, at Rocktoberfest?
Oh, yeah, they had, rock. That was a backline, so all I had to do was, bring my axe and all, and my pedal board. But I do play with an amp. It's a flip-top Ampeg Portaflex.
Oh, nice.
And it's lightweight. It's not a hindrance for me to bring it anywhere. I'm getting 500 watts of Class D. It's perfect for any situation. There's no sense in hauling around the big old, 410 and 115 cabinet anymore or anything like that. But
Yeah, really. And the way that they've improved the amplifiers anymore, you can get, heck, I think one of our bassmen, Steve, might even have one of those heads that gets like 800 watts and the thing weighs like 15 pounds,
Exactly. So it's not a big deal to haul it around in it, if you're trying to ride together with people to a faraway gig, yeah, it takes up room depending on what you got. But I absolutely still play through my own amp and stuff when I go out.
Well, I found that as time goes on, back in the day, I started small, and then I was like, yeah, I got to have my Marshall half stack.
Yeah.
And after lugging that thing around every week, I'm like, yeah, I like that 212 over there. Let's try that, that combo amp. And I've just downsized gradually over time to where it's like now I just have everything in a little bag. And, other than the keyboard that I got to lug, which is like a freaking boat anchor. But
Yeah.
What are you playing? What kind of keyboard are you using?
I got a Korg Triton.
Nice.
Yeah, I had one before, and it kind of got jacked up right when we were getting ready to rehearse, and I bought a new one, and this thing weighs like 3 times as much as the other one does. It's like a dead body that I'm carrying around in a bag with me,
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
I think it's horrible.
Well, we see who's making all the money in that band.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no. We split everything even. Everything is split up evenly.
Yeah, I just bought a new one. No big deal. It's just Korg Triton.
And it ain't like anybody. It's not like anybody's going to get rich playing out, too. That's for sure.
We've had this discussion many times. You're absolutely right about that.
We do it because we love it and because it's something that's in us, and we just have to do it. I do it. I always like to tell everybody we play for free. It's the lugging the equipment in and setting up that we get paid for.
Yes, I like that. That's exactly right, man. You are so correct there.
So, hey, Rob, I know it's getting late. Before we let you go, we definitely have to do the signature question with you. So,
Okay, and what is that?
it's best gig, worst gig. Answer in any order you like, but you got to answer both. What's your best gig?
Best-
What's your worst gig?
Best gig with this band or ever?
Ever.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, dude. What is your absolute best gig, and what was your absolute worst gig?
Best gig I ever did was when we opened up in Vegas for Robin Trower with the band I was in back there, Colt 44. I had a packed house with just incredible, like best show that we'd ever done. And the worst gig that we ever had was at Seabreeze when we set up out there, and they said, no, it's not going to rain. There's just a little microburst out there, and it's going to go away real quick, and it's not going to be here. And we set up all of our equipment, and that thing moved in, and 40-mile-an-hour winds, and all of our equipment was drenched.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Wow.
Nothing they could control, but it was just, after that, I was sitting there going, God, is it really worth it to get out here and worry about your equipment getting destroyed? But we've played there since then. It's a great venue. It really is. They get a good crowd there. But that was just one of the memories that I have that's like, nah, not so good.
It's always the outside gigs. It's always the outside.
Unpredictable, man.
It is around here in Vegas. You don't have to worry about it, all year round.
Yeah, it's just hot.
Yeah, and then once the sun goes down, everybody's complaining it's cold as shit out, but it's only 62 degrees.
That's because, they don't live out here.
Yeah, I went out there and somebody said, bring a jacket. It gets cold tonight. I said, how cold? They said about 65. I'm like, what?
Looking at you like you got three heads,
I didn't pack a jacket or jeans. I was shorts. Come on, man.
Well, that was one of the things when I first moved out here that I could never get my head around. I'd be sitting here and it'd be 35 degrees outside, and I'd see high school kids wearing shorts, and I'm going, how do they do that,
Yeah, we
they
know
just
what
don't.
cold is.
Yeah, I didn't know it until I came out here.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe you're still here after that. 'Cause it gets nasty sometimes.
Oh,
man.
yeah. We can have the 4 seasons in 1 week.
Right.
Well, the first year I was out here was 2009, I think, and we got 25 inches of snow in 3 days or something like that.
You were here for Snowmageddon.
My neighbor says, well, this is a once in every 10-year thing. And I'm like, okay, then we got another 10 years to wait. And then the very next year it happened. So I thought, well, I guess last year was the end of that 10 years. And now this is the beginning of the next 10 years. I guess.
you caught the tail end and the beginning of the next.
Wow.
Exactly.
Talking about the worst time possible to move here to experience winter.
Tell me about it. Well, we have a saying in Maryland, if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes.
Absolutely. And that's a truism for sure. It's almost like living in Denver.
Oh, they're getting hammered with snow right now.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. All right, Rock and Rob, we appreciate your time. We're going to let you get back to your life. We appreciate you coming on in short notice. Your conversation's enlightening. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I look forward to talking to you soon.
Hell yeah. Let's get out and play some golf, brother.
Let's do it, gentlemen. Hey, I appreciate it. This weekend we're playing Friday, but I got the rest of the weekend. If we time you want to get together, let's go hit it around a little bit.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy. We'll be in contact.
Take care, gentlemen. Peace.
All right, buddy.
Rob.
See you,
Thanks,
Rock and Rob. Peace.
See ya.
See ya.
Rob Layman, 3 Days of Rain. What a great conversation that was.
Yeah, man. Come on last minute like that. Help us out. That was cool.
Yeah, he came in a pinch, and he doesn't know the questions ahead of time. Or that was a genuine just, hey, let's just rap.
Right, man.
That was great, man.
It was, man. It was really cool.
Thank you, Rob Layman, for your time tonight.
Right. Did you say you want to give Kevin a call?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Can you send me his number?
Yeah, you ready?
Facebook message me his number.
My God, here we go.
He never sent it to me.
Oh, you don't have his phone number?
I don't think so.
Wow. Boy, am I privileged right now.
Dude, we're going to try to get the legendary Kevin Jones of the... What's his new band again? It's the...
Runaway Guns.
Runaway Guns. I keep messing that up. All right, hold on, dude. Let's see what we got. We're in the studio. We're flying off the cuff. Yeah, I need it. I don't have it.
All right, I got to remember this real quick.
Can't you just share it to me or something?
You know what? I can do that, I think. Possibly. Watch this.
Okay.
The technology of the phone system is cranking.
Right. It's Guitar Gurus on this Halloween.
See, this is what happens at Halloween. The gremlins get in the system. And there's all kinds of things that happen, man. So, we're having a good time, believe me. We are having a great time tonight. And we're thankful that, you know.
I do have a number in here. Hold on, let me try it.
I hope it starts with a
deuce. Let's see what happens, dude.
Yeah, I don't think he would snub you without,
Unless he's changed mobile carriers.
far back as we go.
I know. It's ringing, dude. Let's see what happens.
Hold on,
Let's
stand
crank
by,
it.
be ready.
There we go. Hold on.
Hello.
Kevin, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Yo, yo, yo. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. We finally got him on. The legendary Kevin Jones of the Runaway Guns. Yeah. Dude, in studio, I got my best friend, buddy, Dan Albin. Say hi to your buddy, Kevin.
Kevin, it's a pleasure to talk with you this evening. How are you?
Hey, Danny, how you doing?
I'm great, brother, man. This is awesome that you're on here with us, man.
Finally.
Finally. It's been incredible, man. I'm sorry that it hasn't been sooner, but you know, you're here
Dude,
now.
I know. Well, it's a big music scene. You got a lot of people to go through.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
true.
That's true. But let's hear a little bit about what you've got going on right now, sir.
Yeah, Runaway Guns, man. What's up?
Oh, okay. Runaway Guns it started out as a recording project for there's a guy named Daniel Tellis who came from New Mexico and lives here in St. Mary's, and he is a great songwriter, prolific songwriter. He's got a ton of songs, and so anyway, I thought I'd record a couple of them, and he didn't have like a band, so it was him. His dad plays bass, and I was like, well, I guess I could play drums for you, and so that kind of turned into a couple of shows.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, what was our first one? We played a show down at the Brass Rail, and I don't know. The next one coming up is November 16th at O'Shaughnessy's Pub in Old Town Alexandria, which is an awesome place to see a show. Very laid back. One of the only bars that I know of that you can still smoke inside, so it's very
That's cool.
very cool.
That's very cool.
How did they get away with that?
I don't
know.
man.
Virginia, man. I don't know.
Well, me and you played there. We played a show together there last year, and dude, how much fun was that, man? Smoking on stage. It's like, man, it's the '90s again.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, that was one of my favorite shows to play. That was a lot of fun. I mean, it was just, we kind of just had free reign to just do whatever we wanted, and we definitely did that. And people came in off the street that were just looking to see original music, which is rare these days.
Right.
And they dug it. And so, yeah, man, that was one of my favorite shows that I played. That was cool.
I'm glad that you guys are going to play there, man. I'm gonna have to come check you out there.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Whoever wants to, man, please come on by.
It's a great place. You guys, I love what you do. We recently did a show together in Calvert a few weeks ago for hospice.
Right, at Anthony's.
And you guys just tore it up, man. I'm very happy with you guys, and I'm happy for you guys is what I meant to say. But
cool.
You guys are getting it, man. It's a good
cohesive thanks
unit.
a lot.
Yeah. Dude, it's great,
Thanks.
man.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. So
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, it's just, just a three-piece. Well, no, actually, it's not a three-piece. We have Chris who plays horns and some accordion and stuff like that fleshes the sound out. And, yeah, man, just good old, old-timey kind of rock and roll, rockabilly sort of. Very Devil Makes Three sort of sound. It's very good, very cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when can we look forward to some of these recordings that were done?
Right.
I wish I knew.
You're the
as
one.
far as I know.
I'm talking to the source right now.
Well, my job's done, man. I've recorded them. and I've given them to Danny. And yeah, it's up to him to post them, and hopefully you guys can hear it soon, because I'm excited to release it, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it, man.
You guys ought to have him on. He's a cool cat.
Yeah, I talked to him. We're gonna have him on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We could do that. We could definitely do
But
that.
at least now you can say I got on before you did.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the bragging rights now.
Sweet.
Can't
Now
be
we'll get him on. I enjoy talking to him. He's very wise young man. You know, he gets it.
He's a good dude.
He
Yeah.
understands what goes on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good dude. Yeah, and somehow we got on that. What is it? It's not the Independent. It's the what's the St. Mary's one?
Enterprise.
The Enterprise. Yeah, the Enterprise. Vote for your favorite whatever, and we got nominated for best band or whatever. I don't know who did that. Whoever did that, thank you very much. And whoever hears this, vote for the Runaway Guns.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Also, speaking of that, vote for Athena Financial. They support musicians over 40, and they're a great financial team.
That's a lot of us around here.
Absolutely.
That's everyone on this call right now.
Yes.
But definitely give the support there too, man. I'm glad you got that shout out in there. And we're just amazed at the time period we're in right now with the local scene. It's pretty awesome. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would. There's a lot to see out there these days, which is cool.
Yeah, there's options every weekend. There's too many options to choose from, but it's kind of cool how the support has come around.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, everybody seems to be supporting each other, and yeah, man, I'm digging it.
Nice.
I'm digging it. Sorry I didn't come to the Halloween bash, man. How did it go?
Well, it was a bash.
Yeah?
No, it went well. It went well. We had a good time. Everything went great. We had a good time.
Cool. What was the best costume?
Well, mine.
What'd you go as?
Well, never mind. It wasn't me. I got kicked out 5 minutes into it because I was a nudist. So I don't know who who played bass the rest of the night.
Oh, okay. So you weren't as Flea circa Woodstock 94.
Yeah, the Woodstock one, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have a costume contest, but everybody did participate, and there was a lot of great costumes. And I don't really know. I can't really pick one over the other.
Oh, bummer. Well, I wish I should have got that Mr. Furley shirt that I showed you, man.
Yes, you would have won if you were Mr. Furley.
Awesome. All I needed was a neckerchief.
Couldn't find the right neckerchief.
That's good stuff, man.
Oh, Kevin Jones, man. This is awesome having you on the show, man.
Yeah, fine.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of history with us and you over the years. And, a lot of, we appreciate all the support and everything. And
yeah, man.
We're gonna support you and your endeavors in the future. And we look forward to seeing what you come up with, man.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it sounds like I'm gonna be working with the David and the Dynamos here soon.
Nice.
Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
Something's in the works.
So are you the new bass player?
Yeah, I heard their bass player showed up naked to a gig, so they needed one.
Now he's got charges.
Yeah,
Right.
I got to do some community service, which is usually on the weekends.
Right.
That's
we have
awesome.
way too much fun here, man.
Way too much fun, man.
I know. I still want to come in and sit in on the news like Gilbert Godfrey on Howard Stern or something.
Yes.
We got to do that soon. We got to do that before Thanksgiving.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we have to do that. How about he come in on the 1 year deal?
Okay, maybe that.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, we got things to discuss, man.
Yeah, we do. That'll be cool.
All right, so
What's that?
Okay.
You guys are doing like a year roundup or something? What are you talking about?
We got something going on because this is episode 49, the Halloween episode. Then we got 50, 51, and 52. 52 is the year mark.
Okay.
Yeah, we're 3 weeks away from our anniversary.
So.
All right on. Congratulations.
So maybe we'll have you in studio for that if we can set it up.
All right. Cool.
All right, I'll round up the turkeys, and we're gonna see if they can fly.
Right.
Les Nessman. Yes.
You got to bring your own mic. It's like, I'm playing.
No, he's not.
Dude, I will. I got too many.
No, that's fine. We're fine. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, we're planning something big for our anniversary, and we'd like for you to be a part of it if we can make it happen.
I'd love to.
Hell yeah, brother.
good deal, man. Well, cool, dude. Well, Kevin, we won't keep you any longer, man. Appreciate you coming on last minute. That's pretty cool.
Right on. Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Well, cool, dude. Runaway Guns, Kevin Jones. Show's coming up, O'Shaughnessy's. Go check them out. You got a Facebook and all the good Instagrams and all the social media?
Oh, I know we got a Facebook page.
Perfect. Go on
I don't know.
Facebook, search Runaway Guns. You'll find them. There's not too many bands named Runaway Guns. Type it in.
Right.
You'll find it. See? You can use little context clues. Anyway, dude, Kevin, thank you so much, sir. We'll check you next time.
Yeah, man. See you guys.
All right. Love you, brother.
See
Have
ya.
a good one.
See ya.
Hell yeah, man.
I think we made something happen right there, dude.
Darn right we did, dude. I hate to geek out, but you know, that's one of our best friends in the world. We've done many projects together. We hang out together outside of all this. It was great to have him here.
Cool. Well, I got a message from Carly. Let me see if she's ready. She's the queen of Halloween. And see if we can get her on talk about Halloween since it's the Halloween episode. And we'll do the guitar of the week.
We're going like bang bang. Like this is like off the cuff tonight. Bang
Yeah,
bang.
the
like,
old school, man. It's Halloween episode.
Yeah, there's no rules.
What time is it? Hold on. Let me check it out.
We've been at it.
Oh,
for,
dude, no, actually, we can't do that. It's on. We got a Jack coming up.
Yeah, we've
Jack's
been at
coming
this
up.
for a while.
Wow, we got to catch up.
We have to catch up.
All right,
We
so
are-
here it is, dude. I got time. We'll do Guitar of the Week. Island Music presents the Guitar of the Week.
all right.
Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster. We'll have to book you next time, Carly. Sorry. But the Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster, dude. Handcrafted in Corona, California at the same factory that makes Fender's iconic electric instruments. The Acoustic Sonic Telecaster represents the next era in Fender craftsmanship and innovation. Designed for the fearless artists who want an inspiring instrument with limitless new sounds and a great Fender feel. The American Acoustic Sonic Telecaster embodies the spirit of purposeful innovation that Fender was built on. From acoustic shape-shifting to the electric rhythm tones, this powerful guitar uses a revolutionary Fender and Fishman designed acoustic engine to deliver the new sonic expression from the studio to the stage. Elegantly simple, the Acoustic Sonic Telecaster was designed to inspire, mixing future technology with the organic feel and playability as a way to connect artists to their music. The full hollow body features an integrated four-arm contour in our patent-pending Stringed Instrument Resonance System. SIRS is the acronym for that system.
Okay.
It's designed to deliver a naturally loud voice with lively harmonics. A smooth, plain mahogany neck and open pore satin finish make this cutting-edge guitar comfortable and easy to play. And let me tell you, dude, the thing is uber comfortable, and the finish is something to be appreciated. That open pore finish is what's up, dude.
It's hot,
dude. It's awesome. The Acoustic Sonic Telecaster is powered by the Fender and Fishman designed acoustic engine, a proprietary blend of classic analog and future technologies that optimize the guitar's natural sound and then modify the resonance to deliver a curated collection of voices. The acoustic and electric voices can be played simultaneously, courtesy of the Fender Acoustasonic Noiseless Magnetic Pickup. How awesome is that, dude?
That's great, man. Dude, it is. I can't even. I'm at a loss for words on this thing.
Dude, it plays like an electric, but it sounds like an acoustic.
Yeah.
So like all your speeds there, you really shred it, dude. It's really rad.
Shredding on an acoustic.
Yeah, just to do it, you know what I mean? And it's fun. But I've said I've tested it. Played awesome. The tones on it are awesome, man. Because that switch is the tone switch. That's the pickup selector looking switch that would be on a normal electric. That's how you dial in the tone.
Right.
You got a real gnarly bridge sound. You see that tube screener kind of break up all the way to smooth and clean, like a buttery guitar.
Like a butter. It's so buttery.
Exactly. Dude, this weekend was awesome. I spent my time playing it a lot. I really connected with it, and it really bummed me out to take it back to the store, man. It's one of those weeks where it hurts. Man, I told you every so often as we can get you with that.
There's
it hurts
times
to take
it's
it
hard,
back.
man.
It
You're just going to send Keith a ransom note? I have your guitar.
No. I'm not going down that path.
If you ever want to see your guitar again.
Not going down that path, but I recommend everybody just go to the store and check it out. It's a whole different, unique instrument. Fender hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Check it out. Here's the tech specs, and then we'll get on doing our deal. All right. So it's a series. It's called the American Acoustic Sonic. It's a modified Telecaster body shape. It's got a solid A Sitka spruce top and mahogany back and sides. It's a sunburst finish. Is the one I got with the sunburst, and the body finish is what they call polyester satin matte. The bracing is transverse with a rosette 2-ring BWB. It's got a mahogany neck with a modern deep sea shape to it. So uber comfortable neck. Satin urethane finish on the neck for the slide of playability, man. It's an ebony fingerboard with a 12-inch radius, 22 frets with a narrow, tall kind of fret. So they're not extra jumbo and they're not super skinny. Little medium. They're nice. Plays real easy. Dot position inlays around the neck. It's got a graphite tech tusk nut and a biflex truss rod. It's got the standard case sealed staggered tuning machine. It's got a 25.5-inch scale length. The bridge is what they call modern asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm just rolling through it, man.
I know you are. That's fine.
It's got a clear pick guard. That's optional. I didn't even take it out of the case. The volume and mod knob and the 5-way switch, chrome finish. It comes strung with Fender Duratone strings. Dude, but awesome guitar. It's one of those guitars, I'm telling you, it's awesome. Go to the store and try it out. Because you gotta hear it for yourself and feel the feel of this thing.
Yeah.
It feels good. Just feels good to play it. I mean, if you're a guitar player, you'll love playing it. So, Fender, my hat's off to you. You hit it out of the park. Awesome guitar, dude. Awesome guitar. Wow. Go to the store, say Guitar Gurus, Guitar of the Week, Fender Acoustic Sonic. Let me try it out. You might be taking it home if you're in the market for a guitar.
I mean, yeah.
I was debating on trading in 5 guitars for it.
Wow.
I had to talk myself off a cliff.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do that.
So
but, man, would it look good in here?
I know, man. Trust me, dude. I know. But it's cool. But Fender Acoustic Sonic Telecaster, awesome guitar. Check it out. Island Music. We'll play to Maryland. Thank you so much for the segment every week. Look forward to this Friday.
That's right.
Cool. We're going to take another break. Come back, get Jack McNutt going for Jack of All Music Trades, man, the new segment. Then we'll take it on home from there, but we got to do the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs before we get Jack on. So the Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs, that'll come up, then we'll get Jack on the line. Does it sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, buddy. That's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for Music Talk Radio. We'll be right back.
Yo, Albin, let's talk construction.
All right, Mr. Harsher, what's up?
Our good friends at Allied Renovations can offer the best value when it comes to replacing your home's exterior, whether it be your roof or facade. Did you know that?
How does he do it?
Streamlined operations. Jesse and his team have been part of the roofing community since 2015. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Jesse has some of the deepest roots in our community. Did you know that?
Why does that matter?
Because you don't have to worry about the here today, gone tomorrow contractor schemes that are out there.
Well, you know he's going to be around. That's some great stability.
Yes, it is. So if and when the time comes, your home needs help with its roof or facade, please don't forget to contact Jesse Wickline at Allied Renovations. That number is 301-399-7031. Once again, that number is 301-399-7031. They are waiting for your call.
Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today.
Broadcasting from our 100 gigawatt radio internet thing that plugs into something else. It's WGUR, the Guitar Gurus. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, dude, we're back from break, man. It's Halloween, episode 49, the Halloween episode. We're preparing this on Halloween, man. This is awesome. Dude, it's been a crazy episode, hasn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I love the way it's going. Unpredictable, as all things are, you know, when we get into that witching time of the year. That's how things go. So, you know, we're enjoying a couple of full-size Snickers bars.
Yeah.
Well, I wish. But yeah, Halloween episode, man. This is great. Got a few surprises tonight. Things we didn't plan on, and that's what this time of year's all about, man.
Yeah, we may do, and we wish everybody good things, and we'll try to see what happens next time.
That's right.
So cool, dude. We're gonna do the Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. What do you think about that, man?
Oh, I love it.
This is the best time of the show.
I love this part.
You got the list. You've studied it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to get it on?
Every time.
All right, I'm going to turn the mic over to you, man.
All right.
Get it done.
That's right. It's time for Jesse Wickline Allied Renovations presents the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. So without further ado, let's get it on. We've got Jesse Wickline, Stacy Moreland, Wayne Hosier, Mike Maroney, Tim Elder, Trey Thomas, Lisa Watts, Rick Curl, Tim Elder again. You tripped me up this time.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, double shot of Tim Elder. There you go, buddy.
Tim Elder's doing good things, man.
Yeah, man, he supports the show. We should call his name twice.
Right, I'm keeping my eye out on you, Tim.
Yeah.
One day, buddy, it's coming.
Yeah. Has he got his shirt yet? All right, Vinny Barbarino, Outside the Wire, Mike Stacy, Carly Zakutney, Sean Kirkpatrick, JC Moore, Angie Walker, Cassidy Greer, and he tried it again. So we'll call your name again, Angie Walker. It's on the list twice again. I see what he's doing to me. Tripping me up, but you know what? I don't mind calling your folks' name out twice. Because the names that I've called twice are big supporters of the show. We appreciate that. So thank you so much for that. Without you guys, we're not here, and we love you for it. Keep it up. We love you for it. And thank you to Jesse Wickline, Allied Renovations, for sponsoring this segment of the show. Get out, check them out, give them a call. If you need anything done, they will take care of you like a champ.
Right. Good deal, dude. Well, cool, dude. We're going to get Jack McNutt on from Island Music for our new monthly segment, The Jack of All Music Trades. And we're going to get a quick update on Jack, and then lay it out for the audience how we're going to do this. And the first topic to be discussed tonight is what I call the new band blues. How to get gig ready from gear selection to song selection. You know, you're just finally getting together and you want to make sure everything's right. So
There you go.
talk to Jack about that. You know, quick gear rundown. You know, don't show up with, you know, X, Y, and Z. Show up with this, you know, certain things. You know?
Yeah.
So we'll go for that, and then we'll preview what we're going to talk about next month. So it'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, this is a very informative series that's getting ready to start here. And I hope you guys are listening, and we're just trying to bring you all the good information. So we can't wait to hear from Jack with what he's got.
Right, okay, cool. So I'm going to give Ollie's Barn Grill Soundstage Phone System cranking one last time tonight, and we'll get them on, man. Give us some soothing tones.
Yeah. Jack McNutt from Island Music coming on, the Jack of all music trades, right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. This is going to be an informative series. We cannot wait.
Right. Hey, Jack, it's Dan from Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Let's do it.
All right, man. We're cranking in the studio, dude, and we just introduced everybody to your new monthly segment on the show, the Jack of all music trades. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
This is awesome, dude. We're excited to have you a part of the show like this, man. It's really cool, bud.
Yeah, it'll be sweet. I think there's a lot of information people are looking for, and I may not have all of that information, but I can at least impart what I do know.
Exactly, and then people can take that and turn it into whatever they need it to be, you know? Yep. It's kind of cool.
Exactly.
Well, cool, dude. Well, let's get a quick update on yourself. What's going on? How's the store doing? What can we help with you? Are your sales there, man? Do you need more guys in there getting guitars?
I mean, we can always use more guys getting guitars.
Nice.
Business is good. We're steady busy as always. Hankering down, getting ready for upcoming holiday season. That's right around the corner, guys. Like that.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Like we're a few weeks away from having my favorite dinner of the year, and next thing you know, everyone's shopping. It's about to get busy.
You guys get slammed real hard around that time, right?
Oh yeah, especially because we do a few things in. You know, a lot of people they look for Black Friday, but our big thing is we do Shop Small Saturday. And it's not just us; it's the whole downtown shopping area in La Plata.
Right.
We make a big deal out of it, and it is a big deal. Like, you know, especially with all these. I don't mean to go too political on you guys, but with everything changing, you know, small businesses need support way more than ever. Else there will be no more small businesses.
No, we agree. We agree 100% with that.
Right.
Yeah. So come support small business so I can afford to live.
I get it, man. I get
Exactly.
it. Well, cool deal, dude. Well, I'm going to lay out the segment for the audience with you on the line. That way we all know what's happening.
Okay.
All right, so the Jack of all music trades. We're relying on Jack's experience with touring in the past. You toured, 42 states?
42 states in 2 years.
Right.
Wow.
So there's a lot of road knowledge right there. We'll get to that. This is why this segment's setting up to be awesome.
Yeah.
Your time in the MI industry, that we got that documented. So that's our tap for all the gear. So it's all going to come out like that. So we're going to use Jack as much as a resource as we can. And what we're saying is going to be positive information. If you know, and it might not be for everybody, but it'll be for someone. Cool. All right. So our first topic for this month's spot is what I call the new band blues. Guys, guys just get together. You know, what kind of gear should they be thinking about getting for their band to take it to the next level? You know, PA choices, stuff like that. And then song selection, Jack. You know, let's talk about that. You know, you're trying to bust on the scene. What are you going to play? So,
Exactly.
So let's hear what you got, bud.
So, my first hurdle is I grew up as a drummer, and my best friend, we've been best friends for. I was in like second grade, he's in third grade, you know, so he and I still get together, we still jam, we still write music together. He and I have that like long-standing chemistry that you just develop with people to where writing music with someone else just doesn't feel the same.
Right.
And I'm fortunate enough that I've developed that with somebody, but that took that took almost 20 years to develop. Like, to get to the point where he and I can write. He and I, not too long ago, wrote 2 different songs. We sat down with each other, and they actually went together very well.
Nice.
It was crazy, but we had to start somewhere. We didn't just start writing music like that together.
Right.
I was a drummer. He was a guitar player, and we found ourselves in a situation. It's like we don't have a vocalist. We don't even have a way to hear a vocalist, even if we were to try to do something. So what he and I started doing was, every year, my stepdad would always like here's clothes, at the beginning of the school year, like here's the money to go get new clothes for the school year. One year I took that money and I bought a phonic 4-channel powered PA system.
All right.
I said, I don't need new clothes, I need a PA system. So I took some of the money I had already gathered up from doing stuff over the summer, like yard work and all that, and then the money he had for clothes, and I went and I bought this little PA system.
All right.
So we're talking a drummer, a guitar player, and a 4-channel, 200-watt phonic PA system.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
His family owns a printing company in Southern Maryland. So we would go to the shop after work, move everything aside, set up the drums, set up the PA system, set up the guitar. I would sing while I was drumming, and we were just making rough 2-person rock music. And I wouldn't trade those memories for the world.
Gotcha.
That's where he and I started. And I feel like that's where a lot of people lose their sight on that, and they see bands with big setups. They see the bands playing out at the bars. They see the bands playing out at the just different venues around the area, and they think, man, I need a 212 amp. I need 15-inch QSC speakers. I need the EV speakers. I need a nice USA-made guitar. You don't need all that to start. What you need to do is find the nice, reliable equipment to get you going.
Right.
Exactly.
And a lot of that, look at companies like Behringer, Mackie. Like, as far as pro audio goes, you can get so much equipment from those 2 companies and have a nice setup, a nice, decent setup.
Right.
And then guitars, like, especially right now, a $400 guitar today is way better than a $400 guitar was 15 years ago.
Yep.
That's true.
And so you can walk into, especially Island Music, you can pick up, especially like the new Squier Classic Vibe guitars putting out by Squier, whether it's an electric or a bass, those guitars at most $500, and they're phenomenal guitars. You can get that and a Boss Katana, like electric guitar amp, and you can be out the door at just around $700 after accessories.
Right, and you can play a little show with that stuff.
You can gig with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Right, get started.
Yeah, and it's in the world of basses, you can get a Ibanez makes some really nice $300 basses. Fender makes a really nice $200 40-watt amp, and you put those 2 together and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got a Squier Troy Sanders bass. That thing's awesome.
Yeah. They're so, I think people get wrapped up, they see the expensive stuff, and they're like, I can't do that. But no, you don't need the expensive stuff to start. If you are driven, you're passionate, you really want to make something out of it, buy a guitar, have a professional set it up, bring it to the technician at Island Music, and he'll put that guitar in such a nice condition, it's going to play better than you ever thought it could.
Right.
So there's definitely ways to get started as far as equipment. You don't need to feel like you're bogged down and waiting to try to buy like the super high-end stuff. Barely anybody starts there.
That's true. That's very true.
So Josh and I, my friend's name was Josh, we started as teenagers, 2-piece rock band with this cruddy, terrible 200-watt PA system.
Right.
I had a mic stand that probably had 3 different colors, pieces of duct tape holding it together. You did what you had to get started, you know.
Yeah.
And then he and I continued to write and jam together, and then eventually, we split ways for a little bit, but we came back together and we relaunched this old project that he and I had both at separate times been a part of called Flying Jacob. Flying Jacob, at this point in time, I was playing bass, and we had all advanced as musicians, and now we're in a 5-piece rock band we had a nice keyboard player in there, and we all had nice equipment. We had upgraded the PA system, you know, so we're still we had a big old nice Yamaha mixer, some nice JBL speakers, and, you know, that was a collection of equipment after he and I had been writing together, playing together for probably 10 years. And then we were able to take everything we wrote with all that crappy equipment and play with all this really nice equipment, and we put it on a record, man. Like, it was, you know, I can't stress enough, like, everyone should be forced to start with terrible equipment. Like, that's how it should be.
That's what happened to most of us, yeah.
Dude, I had a Hondo bass.
Right?
That was carnation pink.
Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
But you remember it.
Right.
And I bet you remember some of the stuff you wrote and played with that thing.
Yeah, man, it was awesome, dude. Of course.
I still, yeah. It's unforgettable. The memories you make from having this old equipment, because when you look at what I have now compared to what I used to have, and I'm blown away at the advances I've been able to make over my life from playing different music and getting into different genres. Yeah. Which leads into the next part of this new band blues thing. Starting a band now is so different than what it was.
Right.
Because I personally, I've never really had to deal with the whole using social media to start a band.
True. Yeah.
Every band I've been was, hey, what's that dude's phone number? I'm gonna call him.
Oh, we understand that. Yes.
Yeah. That's to me. That's all it's been. That to me, a lot of times that's how it still is. I don't like social media. I share a ton of stuff on my Facebook page, but I don't really like it. But now music itself has changed too. You know, like high schoolers can't just start a rock band out of nowhere anymore, because let's face it, not as many people are playing guitar today as they were.
Right.
It's a lot of electronic stuff. So now it's like, all right, I want to start a group. What do I do? Well, there's a lot of bands that are getting real popular, and it's just like 2 or 3 people playing synthesizers.
Yeah, 2 turntables and a microphone, man.
Yeah, man. There you go. Where's that? But that's, you know, like my buddy Tim, he and I are getting real big in the synthesizers. We're both buying Behringer and Moog synthesizers, and he and I are going to get together and jam sometime just with synthesizers.
Wow.
And I've never done that before, so I'm scared out of my mind. But, you know, that's how you create. You got to figure it out. So,
yeah, definitely. You have to.
Yeah. So you can't let the options around you hinder you from what you're going to do. You got to step out there. You have to be willing to try something new. You have to be willing to create with different kinds of people in order to find your niche and get a band started.
Right.
That's right. You have to throw away your preconceived notions of, we're only doing this. This is what we do.
Exactly.
Do you think, like, all of our influence, like you know, it's so cliche to say the Beatles and Zeppelin and all those guys.
Yeah.
They threw all that out the window and they tried everything.
One thing I like to point out and to remind people, the Beatles started as a cover band.
Yeah.
Right. That's how it goes, man. That brings to the next spot, song selection.
Song selection. It all starts with, you got to get out there and see what people are playing.
Exactly.
You got to go to shows.
There. Yep.
If you're gonna sit around and, you know, that's the great advantage to social media. Everyone's advertising shows everywhere. You don't have to just happen. You no longer just happen to stumble across a flyer that's hanging up on some light post or some bulletin board somewhere. Like, it's all in your face all the time now.
Right.
Sometimes a little too in your face. Like, sometimes you just miss out on shows because you're getting so many thrown at you. You just got to keep up on it. But this is where song selection gets started. You know, you go to open mic nights, you go to these concerts, talk to your friends that are in bands, talk to some of your friends. Like, I've seen some of my friends that are in bands post online, like, hey, do you consider this band to be country or rock? Because we're going to try and learn some of their music. And then it starts that conversation where it gets your fans involved. But songs are like, you got to go out and see what people are playing, because honestly, a lot of times I won't go to shows because I know the bands are playing the same songs that every other band is playing.
Right.
And what stands out to me about that is I want some creativity. I want to go see a show where I can hear songs that I didn't just hear the night before or 2 hours before at a different show.
Right, exactly.
And there's some bands down here in Southern Maryland that are killing that. 3 Days of Rain.
Right.
I think, did I get their name right?
Yep.
Yeah, they played a set list. I heard them at Rocktoberfest, and it was completely different from anyone else I heard that night. It's great stuff, and the other bands need to develop this mindset to where they can find other songs to play. Like, not everyone has to be a 90s cover band.
Right.
Like, you can mix it up. You can find ways. Honestly, the bands that I love are bands that do like dance music, like that fun music, gets you up, gets you moving. But the key to that is, whether you're starting a cover band or a regular band, like your original material band, you got to learn how to sprinkle in your original songs into the mix of things.
Right.
Correct.
And if you sprinkle them in the right way, you get clever enough and creative enough with your writing, people may not even notice. They're just like, man, that's a really good song. And you're like, yeah, I wrote it. And you just go from there. You know? That's how a lot of bands get their start. They do the cover thing, they mix in their originals, then they record the originals, and while you're at your cover shows, you can say things like, hey, this is a song that we wrote. If you like it, we've got CDs for sale in the back. And that starts your movement of your music. That starts, people, trust me, people still buy CDs. And that's, you know, song selection is very important. And song selection, honestly, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're playing music people don't like, no one's going to listen.
True.
Yeah.
It's a true
And
statement.
if you're in a band that's starting out and you find a groove and you pick a song that you guys all gel on together, then it doesn't matter if it's like, well, nobody's gonna like it. They're gonna like the fact that you guys are gelled together on it, and they're gonna feel the vibe of that.
I will say there's nothing I like more when I'm at a venue listening to music and I can hear the bass and the drums just locked in.
Me and you both, buddy.
When they're grooving and that downbeat's just right, it just feels
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care what song it is. But if they're getting it up there, man, that's all that matters.
Look, I could go see a polka band, and as long as they're downbeats on time, I'm in it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm with you there, man.
And then I got one last thing I'm gonna tag on real quick, guys.
All right.
Social media changes how people choose who they're gonna play with and what kind of band they want to be in.
Right.
I can't wait to hear this one.
So, especially because like down here in Southern Maryland, I think I'm in like 3 or 4 different Southern Maryland musicians Facebook groups, which is ridiculous. You know, I think we only need one, but you know, it's good. How you advertise, how you talk about things, how you post about stuff, people pay attention to that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as when like your job employer checks out your Facebook before they decide whether or not to hire you. People will look at your Facebook and say, I don't know if I want to be in a band with this person. They seem a little nutty.
Right.
They seem a little off their rocker. They seem like they ate one too many Snickers bars. Like, there's just a couple things with this person that seems off. People pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I personally, there's a couple of people that have like invited me to audition for their bands, and you know, I'm not saying names because I've had quite a few invites in the last few months. But I'm not real big into politics, so when I see people are nothing but like showboating and pushing all their politics out, I stay away from that.
Good call.
Smart move.
Yeah, I don't want to rap because plus association. People are like, oh, if they're in a band with this person, they must think this way. That's not always true, and you also have to think about if someone is just bad mouthing people all the time, all they do is complain. If all they do is just rip on other musicians and the community around them, I'm going to distance myself from that as much as possible because I don't want people to think that about me.
That's wise.
Yeah, perception is reality.
That's right.
Yeah. And through social media, no one asks questions or follows up with you anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
They see something your name is linked to, and they take that as their own truth, and they run away with it.
Yep.
So if you're listening, exactly. So if you're listening to this and you're trying to think about starting a band and you really want to get into it, don't be afraid to buy terrible equipment. Make sure you're going out and supporting other musicians in the area, because if you want people to come out and support you, you've got to go out and support them.
That's correct.
And that will also help with your song selection, because you can see what songs are popular and what songs are also just fun songs for the band to play as well.
Right.
And then, on, social media, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
You nailed it on the head.
Just be polite, be respectful, be honest, and that'll get you much farther in the whole music community than talent ever will.
Yep.
Wow, you nailed it, Jack. Those points are perfectly said. That's exactly right, man.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you said these things because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to buy shitty equipment, like you said.
Yeah.
Don't bring politics into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick on social media.
Exactly. There you go.
And go out and support and see other bands.
Exactly. That's really what it comes down to. You got to get out and support everyone, or else no one's gonna back you.
Yep, you nailed it, man. That's how I'm just gonna say that's fantastic.
Good deal, dude. Well,
Cool.
dude, that concludes this episode of the Jack of All Music Trades. Now
There we go.
I think this is gonna be awesome.
That was great.
I hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Cool. Next episode, have you thought about any topics yet?
I think since we've gone over, where to go and how to get things started, I don't think it'd be us thinking about talking about like the dynamics of how to keep the dynamics balanced in rehearsal, and how to balance that tension between, is this just a band or are we going to hang out and be friends?
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff right
That
there.
gives us something to look forward to right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's got a lot of experience in those there.
Perfect. Dude, I'll be sending you an email with the date and time for the next spot, but it's going to be whatever the first Tuesday of December works out to be.
All right, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Well, dude, Jack McNutt, welcome to this program, and we will check in with you next month, man. Appreciate it.
Anytime, thank you. I'm going to heat up some dinner and watch some baseball.
There you go, buddy.
Hell yeah, man.
Good deal, man. Thank you. All right, Jack. We'll see you, buddy.
All right. See you guys.
All right, brother. Thanks.
Bye. There it is, dude.
That's a lot in there, man.
Jack McNutt, man.
And that's the basics. That's the bottom, that's the infancy of it. And everything he said makes sense.
Dude, and it's cool, man. This is going to be really awesome with him doing this.
Jack, I look forward to it.
I'm already looking forward to the next one, man. That was cool. But no, there's great information there for everybody to check out.
There is. I like what he said, it's okay to have crappy equipment when you're first getting started.
Right.
It's okay.
It's fine. No one's going to judge you.
Yeah, go out and see other people's shows, and that'll help you with your song selection.
Right.
Or seeing what to do or what not to do in your own show.
Right.
And it's not a matter of going out. Yes, you're going to go out and support, but at the same time, you may see something where you're like, yeah, they really nailed that one, so there's no sense in us even trying that song. Because that's theirs. I can tell.
Right.
So we're going to pick something else. But you're still out and being seen, you're being supportive. And those are the basics.
That's it, man.
And don't be a dick on social media.
Yeah. That's the best part.
You know who you are out there.
Right. Right. Get them, Dan.
That's right. I'm not going to say it, but you all know. You all know.
Right. But dude, what a fantastic show tonight it's been. It's
great.
It got crazy. It got trick-or-treating. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark. We got 30 seconds.
Can I finally take my costume off now?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted special shout out David Higgins, Southern Maryland Chronicles, Higgy on the Beat, Spoon's Barbecue for the fantastic meal, Sean in 60 Seconds for that crazy story. That was awesome. Rob Layman, 3 Days of Rain, stepping in when we had a guest didn't show up. So thank you, Rob.
Yes.
Kevin Jones for doing the other half of that spot.
Yes.
Pretty cool checking out with him.
Runaway Guns.
Runaway Guns, top shelf act. Ireland Music Guitar of the Week, Fender Acoustic Sonic. Go to the store, check it out. It's awesome. Jack McNutt, the Jack of all music trades. Once a month, Jack's going to come on the program and talk to us about different things about bands and what not to do, what to do.
That's
He's
right.
got a lot of experience in it. It's real cool, and he hit some big points tonight.
He really did. And we also had the Allied Renovations sponsor 2 for Tuesday shout-outs.
That's right.
Jesse Wickline.
Jesse Wickline. Thank you, buddy. Jesse. Wickline Allied Renovations. You need your roof or siding replaced on your home, give him a call. Gutters, give him a call. He'll take care of it for you, man. He's a good guy.
Chris Lane Tattoos.
Dude, yeah, we're playing his commercials this week.
That's right.
Check him out on Instagram. Check out his work and book an appointment today.
Sweet.
Dude, I think we did it, dude. I'm spent. I want to go and enjoy. What do you think?
Yeah, let's watch the rest of this game. Let's get out of here.
All right, dude. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan, Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We will be back next week with episode 50. Wow. Episode 50. It's coming. It's going to be cool. Be on the lookout for the guest reveal on Monday.
The Daniversary is upon us.
Right? It's coming. But, dude, it's been an awesome ride, brother. This is really cool. I think we're done. What do you think? I'm spent.
Done.
All right, cool. We're out. Guitar Gurus.